guys, it's your second favorite PE teacher, Denver, and today we are heading into the classroom for how to win any 1v1 fight in Fortnite Battle Royale. Before we begin, hit like and subscribe right now, and tell me in the comments who your favorite YouTuber and all of YouTube is to be entered in this video's giveaway. Do that now, and let's get started. How many 1v1 fights do you win in Fortnite? The 1v1 is everything in Fortnite, and the better you get at them, the better chance you have at getting that victory royale. Some people will tell you it's luck, but there is a reason that the pros like Ninja, Dakotas, Dino Crunch, Myth, they win almost every single 1v1 they get into. Let's get started and figure out what you're doing right and what you need to improve on to start winning more right now. Make sure you watch until the end because number 4 will help you get the most wins. Number 1, higher ground. Most one-on-one battles are won from the higher ground. This isn't Fortnite, this isn't pretty much any other shooting game you play like Call of Duty, PUBG, and it's even studied in real wars. You give all control to the enemy that gets above you. From higher ground in Fortnite, you have better vision around your base and the surrounding area. You can peek down through your objects if you need to. Your grenades fall towards your enemy rather than having to throw them up in the air. But especially, and this is the important advantage to remember, you see more of their head than they can see of yours. You land a headshot or two from above, and you will probably win that fight. Even if you spot each other at the exact same time and fire from the exact same angle, if you are up and they are below you, the headshots will come easy, resulting in a win and one step closer to victory. So let's say your enemy is pretty good and they know the higher ground is better. They immediately start building stairs to close the gap on you and try to regain the advantage in their favor. Number 1, their heads are exposed the entire way up to you. At number 2, you now know exactly where they are based on the sound of their footsteps and especially the sound of the stairs they're building. This push play is super risky and you have to be quick if you want to try it. I've died in more 1v1s by trying to build up the side of somebody's base than I want to admit. Any good enemy will win that fight if you push up the side of their base because even if you're equal on health and shields, they'll be able to remove some shield or even your health before you get a good sight on them because remember, you're looking forward, you're placing objects, you're trying not to fall out. You're worried about other enemies possibly shooting or sniping from elsewhere and all the while trying to look up and shoot at your enemy. What is the guy up top worried about? Being safe from snipers and you. That's it. This is why it feels so awkward and panicky when you're trying to push a base. It's just too much to worry about. So what do you do then? Do not just sit under the base. People try this all the time and all it does is let me know exactly where you are. Remember that my base is normally just 3 high so I can jump off at any time, taking probably no fall damage and then open fire on you. So unless you know you can absolutely scare their base and take them down quickly, the best thing to do if your opponent has height advantage is to build up your own base. Sometimes the best bases can be just a quick 2 or 3 wide stairs ramp, not just reaching the top of their base, but reaching over the top of them. Building your stairs ramp wider ensures that you won't get your stairs shot out and fall. Plus, while they're shooting your stairs, they're using more of their ammo on the stairs and not you, giving you, again, an advantage. Number 2, counterplay. Most fights are won before they even get started. You'll notice a lot of the pros run around with their sniper out and try to get a quick shot off at the beginning of a fight, whether it be close or far. Why not? It takes a second to pull up your sniper and quickly land it. That's about 150 damage from the start, and it could be over if you end up with a headshot. But if you miss the shot and start engaging in a close range 1v1, there are things you can do to counter your enemy's decisions. Let's say you're up on top of a building and an enemy wants to build up to you. Put one single flat piece over the top of their stairs, that stops them immediately. They now have to either shoot that out, which would open them up to taking fire from you, or they can go around it, which means slowly backing up and then connecting their stairs, but putting themselves further away from you, which is the opposite of what they're trying to accomplish, or they can go back down and restart on a different path up to you, and this is all from you placing a single flat piece. Dakota's put it best when he said every play has a counterplay in Fortnite. One of my favorite counterplays happens in almost every game. In an instant, someone can be close to you and shooting at you first, giving a huge advantage to them, gives them a fight they could and should easily win. So what can you do about it? Drop a wall or stairs right in their face. Right in between you and them, start dropping walls. This protects you for as long as you can keep the walls up and forces them to make another move, since pointing and shooting at you is no longer going to work right now. At this point, while they are a little flustered, at all of a sudden having their easy kill become a wall in their face, you will build up some single stairs, regain the height advantage, and start shooting down on them. Almost every single fight I get into now, I start pulling out walls or stairs first because of how many 1v1s I win from just this move alone. Number 3, move. Another reason pros win so many one-on-one battles is because they are constantly moving. Think of how many enemies you have eliminated because they thought it was smart to sit still, crouched under some stairs. You never want to beat yourself by taking away your movement and escapability. Like we saw in number 2, you want to give yourself a chance to counter. You can't counterplay when you trap yourself in a tiny area with nowhere to go. Let's back up a bit though. Staying mobile starts when you engage an enemy from a distance. Always try to avoid a close-range shotgun battle where, even if you win, you have a high chance of still taking some damage to your health or shield. In this fight, I saw an enemy who just won a battle. I decided to take a couple shots on him to see if he had any shield. At that point, he knew my position. But before he even realized it, I had already rotated around him and was able to take about 50 shield off of him. He still has no clue where I'm at. He decides to change his position too, since he knows I have the advantage in the fight at the moment, knowing where he is. I see him jump off the house and start moving. Not a terrible idea. But he didn't know that by that point, I had already closed a ton of ground on him. He walled up late after he had already took a ton of damage, and then we had a close-range building battle. But I was at 100 health, 100 shield, and I knew he had to be below 50 health or so. This was 100% my fight to win at that point, unless I somehow really screwed it up. So I just built some stairs over him and was able to take him down with one shot and didn't take any damage. I held on to my 100 shield, which is huge as you close in on the final enemies in the round. To add on to this, people get fixated on a point and tunnel vision super hard when they hear a loud sound. So use this to your advantage. If you let off a long sniper shot, move to another position quickly that will benefit you, just like real snipers do. And get a good angle on your enemy while they stare at the rooftop they were sure you just shot from.
Imagine if every time you craved Taco Bell, it was there. Well, now, it kind of is. Get free delivery on your first Taco Bell order of $12 or more. Only on Grubhub.
Shopping for a car? Welcome to Express Car Buying. With our Express store, you can search all of the cars in our inventory, a variety of models from brands that you love. Get our best pricing up front without the hassle. Select payment options for cash or finance transactions. Get a firm cash offer for your trade-in. No need to visit the dealership. Research and select recommended service and protection plans. Have a question?
Number 4, protect that booty. I told you to watch the whole video because this number 4 is insanely important at surviving any close or long-range fight. Tip number 4 is wall up behind you. I'm not only talking like when you build a base, you want to make sure you have walls on your sides. I'm talking about when you're in an intense, fast-paced 1v1 fight and you're trying to reset the fight, regain the advantage, but you have an enemy chasing you around whatever you're trying to use as cover. I kept dying and dying in some of these fights where I had less health than my opponent. I was still trying to get that win though. In this fight, some guy built up to me, so I countered with the same move. I caught him off guard a bit, but wasn't able to land a shotgun blast since I was pretty shook up too. He smashed me with a big hit, sent me on the run, and now this is where I made a huge mistake. I try to run from him without walling up behind me. I take a shotgun to the back, I go down, game over. I gotta admit, I was pretty frustrated, but there is always something to learn from every fight. This fight was the turning point where I asked myself, why didn't I just jump, do a quick 180, drop a wall, keep running, jump, quick 180. It wouldn't even slow me down and probably would have saved my life in this situation. Of course, it's not just in the heat of battle that you need to think about protecting all sides. Play like this. Assume you always have a bolt-action sniper pointed towards you at all times because, well, a lot of the time you have a bolt-action sniper pointed towards you. The moment you step up and peek your head out just a bit to get an easy snipe kill, you might end up being the easy snipe kill. This is the last one. I'm not even going to call this number 5 because it isn't an official tip. But when I taught 4th grade, I would always ask my students and make sure they remembered they knew how to get better at anything. I asked, how do you get better at reading? By reading. coding, being good at math, but to improve at anything, it's simple. Spend time doing it. Fortnite is no different. And although all these tips in this video might seem overwhelming and a lot to remember, spend a day or two specifically practicing each one, and you will get them all down in no time. Drop into those high-action places like Retail Row or Pleasant Park. Get that experience. Learn from every single battle you get in, and you will definitely improve. Just make sure you stop blaming lag or calling everyone hackers. And that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video to the very end. I hope you learned a ton in this video. It took forever to make, but of course, you know, maybe that's my own self, like being hard on myself. I try to strive for that high quality, so I hope it's coming across to you guys. Hit like and subscribe right now. And remember to leave a comment saying which YouTuber is your favorite YouTuber across all of YouTube. Did I say YouTube enough? To be entered in this video's giveaway. Since the channel's been blowing up a lot lately, some sponsors have contacted me, so expect some cool things coming soon with some new ideas.
I don't need a money to be savage, so
Get your first Taco Bell order of $12 or more delivered for free. Only through Grubhub.
Right now, he's doing his taxes. He uploaded his docs to TaxPro Go, and TaxPro does the rest. So he can keep doing that. TaxPro Go, expert tax prep without the office visit. It's better with Block.
Here's a definition of a bad story.
Hey, what's up, guys? Your second favorite PE teacher, Denver, and these are 9 things that Fortnite players hate. Fortnite's an amazing game. It's taken over the entire world, and apparently even rappers and famous athletes now are spending hours every single day racking up kills and getting those victory royales. But there are a few things about Fortnite that just kind of get under our skin, make us rage, and sometimes even make us want to punch a kitten. But don't worry, no kittens were harmed in the making of this video. Big news, Amino partnered up with me today to tell you about their awesome app, one of the best apps out there right now that you want to go check out today. There are millions of Aminos for you to join for every interest out there, like for your favorite games, superheroes, sports, your favorite TV shows, and of course, my favorite, the Fortnite Amino. Go check out polls, opinions, quizzes, and even the best memes, and talk with text or voice with other Fortnite players from around the world. So go add all your friends on Amino right now. Tell them 2 things. Number 1, add me on Amino so we can be friends. And number 2, click like, click subscribe right now, and leave me any comment to be entered in this video's 2,000 V-Bucks giveaway. Winners will be